About 10 years ago, my family took our first cruise on a very small Carnival ship. At every single port we visited, this gigantic Royal Caribbean ship called the Oasis of the Seas was there too. I was so jealous and wanted to change ships. Fast forward a few years, and my family has now sailed on the Oasis of the Seas multiple times. Hi, I'm Julie from JulieVentures.com, and this is a deck-by-deck tour of the Royal Caribbean's Oasis of the Seas, skipping the room-only decks. The Oasis of the Seas is a massive cruise ship operated by Royal Caribbean International. Launched in 2009, it was one of the world's largest passenger ships at the time, and the first of the Oasis class. It stretches about 1,187 feet and can carry over 6,000 passengers. The ship is known for its innovative design, featuring 7 distinct neighborhoods like Central Park with real plants, the Boardwalk, and the Royal Promenade. Please do me a favor and like and subscribe to my channel. I am a travel agent and I create these videos to help my clients make educated decisions on their vacations. Keep in mind that this is a ship tour and not a review. Okay, let's get this tour started. Deck 2 is used for getting on and off the ship at ports. There is really nothing to show on that deck, so I will start this tour on Deck 3. However, there really is not much to show on this deck, as it only has the conference area and the bottom floor of the main dining room. If you are lucky enough to go to a conference on this ship, the conference center is located next to the forward set of elevators. The bottom level of the main dining room is located next to the aft set of elevators. I will show you the dining room on the next deck. Deck 4 is where the action really begins. On this deck we have restaurants, the casino, an ice skating ring, and more. We are starting this deck at the aft of the ship. Located next to the elevators is Izumi. Izumi is a popular specialty dining option on Royal, offering a Japanese-inspired culinary experience that focuses on sushi, sashimi, and hibachi-style teppanyaki dining. This is really 2 restaurants in one, a hibachi restaurant and a sushi restaurant with additional Japanese favorites. The hibachi is a set fee. If you have one of the meal plans, note that there is usually an additional fee for the hibachi. The sushi side can be priced per item, or you can choose a prefix meal that gives you multiple options for a set price. Also located next to the aft elevators is the main dining room. The main dining room is a multi-level complimentary dining venue spanning decks 3, 4, and 5, featuring elegant decor with chandeliers, high ceilings, and ocean view windows. It offers nightly changing menus with classic cruise dishes like steak, seafood, and desserts. When you book your cruise, you can choose between the fixed dining time or the flexible My Time option. This is a no extra cost option that also hosts breakfast and lunch on select days. Walking forward on Deck 4, you will find the Casino Royale. This is a fairly large casino for a cruise ship. To be honest, it did not feel as crowded as many other cruise ship casinos. One side of the casino allows smoking and the other side is smoke-free, but it is still all in one large room, so you can smell smoke throughout the casino. The casino bar is located in the middle of the casino. There are 2 different exits at the back of the casino, one on each side. They use these hallways to display much of the artwork that is for sale on the ship. One side has the actual art desk where you can get more information about the art auctions. Both hallways take you to a small lobby that is called the Entertainment Place. The lobby is connected to a couple of entertainment venues. One is the comedy club on the ship called Blaze. During the day, this club hosts trivia and the art auction. Directly across from Blaze is the Crown Lounge. This is the lounge for cruisers with high loyalty status on Royal Caribbean. Circling back towards the casino, you will see Studio B. Studio B is a multifaceted entertainment venue. Primarily known as the onboard ice skating rink, it also transforms into a versatile area for a variety of activities. During the day, it might host game shows, while evenings are often reserved for ice performances showcasing talented skaters. Continuing forward, you will see a much smaller version of the casino on the right. This is the non-smoking casino. I love the idea, but this needs to be bigger. It has a few tables and only a handful of slot machines. And finally, we end at the Royal Theatre. I will show you the theater on the next deck as it is on both decks 4 and 5. And here we are at deck 5. This one is a doozy as it has the Royal Promenade. In my opinion, this is one of the standout areas on many of the newer Royal Caribbean ships. It serves as the bustling heart of the vessel. It's a multi-level indoor boulevard lined with shops, restaurants, bars, and entertainment venues, creating a vibrant city-like atmosphere at sea. But before we look at the Royal Promenade, let's check out the deck outside on deck 5. The entire outside deck is actually the walking or running track on the ship. This is the best walking tracks I have seen on a ship. It's very long, and you can even peek into the aqua theater, and the view from the back is simply amazing. Alright, back inside and on the forward end of the ship, we have the Royal Theatre. They host several shows and events in the theater. During our cruise, they had the musical Cats and a production called One Sky. Make sure you make reservations to the shows as they are required. Alright, now let's take a stroll through the beautiful promenade. We are starting at the forward set of elevators and walking towards the aft of the ship. To the right, you will see Spotlight Karaoke. During the day, this place hosts different games such as trivia and has family and adult karaoke at night. Directly across the hall is Boleros, the ship's Latin-themed bar and nightclub. This club serves up Cuban mojitos, Brazilian caipirinhas, and your favorite classic cocktails to the sound of a 4-piece band playing salsa, cumbia, merengue, samba, and more. This bar is usually pretty calm during the day, but the energy really picks up in the afternoon and evening hours. Just outside of Boleros is Starbucks. If you have a drink package, it is important to note that Starbucks is not included. Next, we have 2 stores that are connected. Solarium, the cosmetic store that also carries some jewelry, and Port Merchants, the liquor store on the ship. If you purchase a bottle of liquor during the cruise, you have to wait until the day of debarkation to pick it up. Across from Port Merchants is a store called The Shop. If you're looking to purchase Royal Caribbean branded merchandise, this is the place. Next, we have the English pub called the Globe and Atlas. The pub is best known for its wide and diverse selection of beers, but you can also order up a mean cocktail here. There is also live music nightly, making this one of the more popular places on the ship. If you find yourself craving a slice of pizza, then Sorrento's is the place for you. Whether you're into classics like cheese and margherita, or specialty pies like the meat-loaded carnivore, Sorrento's serves it up fresh and hot. Sorrento's is open late, which makes it one of the best spots for a late-night snack. Sorrento's also has a small bar if you are needing a beverage with your pie. Next, you have Island Market. This is a small kids store on the ship. Across from Island Market is The Collection. This store has purses and a small selection of jewelry. The Cafe Promenade is a go-to spot for quick bites and coffee, offering a selection of complimentary snacks like sandwiches, pastries, and cookies. You can also grab specialty coffee for an extra charge or tea. The seating area is great for people watching, as it's right in the heart of the ship's main thoroughfare. This deck has 2 different fine jewelry stores. The first is Regalia Fine Jewelry, a boutique aboard the ship offering a selection of luxury jewelry. In the center of the hallway is Rising Tide's bar. The Rising Tide bar is a unique moving bar that slowly ascends and descends between the Royal Promenade and Central Park on Deck 8. This innovative venue is essentially an elevator with a bar inside, allowing guests to enjoy drinks while experiencing a smooth vertical journey between two of the ship's most iconic neighborhoods. If you have questions regarding the cruise or need assistance, the Guest Services desk is located next to the Rising Tides bar. The Bionic Bar is one of the most futuristic and unique drinking experiences on the ship. Instead of human bartenders, two robotic arms mix, shake, stir, and pour drinks. You order your cocktails using tablets, and the robots go to work. The second Regalia shop on the ship is Regalia Fine Watch. This is similar to the other Regalia store, but this one focuses on watches and not jewelry. Believe it or not, this is not the only fine watch store on the ship. All that is left on Deck 5 is a small boom desk, the internet service on the ship, a small port shopping desk, and the main dining room. Time to move on to Deck 6. The Oasis of the Seas introduced the idea of neighborhoods. We just looked at the first neighborhood, the Royal Promenade, on Deck 5. Deck 6 has two neighborhoods of its own, the Boardwalk and the Vitality at Sea Spa and Fitness Center. We are starting at the forward of the ship on Deck 6. I did find a little hidden balcony right next to the elevators. This is a nice little place to relax and take in the views from the deck below. Right next to the forward set of elevators is the Vitality at Sea Spa and Fitness Center. As you enter, you will see the Vitality Cafe on the right. This cafe serves nutritious smoothies and juices. This can also be a quick place to grab a coffee early in the morning. This cafe is included in the drink package. On the left side of the spa lobby is the entrance to the fitness center. The fitness center is equipped with state-of-the-art gym equipment and offers specialized classes. One of our favorite ways to relax on a cruise is to use the thermal suite. This ship does have one, but it is fairly small compared to others we have used on other ships. The thermal suite is a tranquil retreat designed to promote relaxation and rejuvenation. This is a co-ed facility and it features heated ceramic loungers, saunas, steam rooms, including an aromatherapy steam room, and specialized showers that simulate tropical rain experiences. You can access the thermal suite by purchasing a pass, with options for single day or cruise long durations. Due to its popularity and limited capacity, it's advisable to book prior to your cruise or on the first day. There is nothing on Deck 6 in the center of the ship, so you have to walk towards the aft on Deck 5 and then go back up to 6. Just next to the aft elevators on 6 is Focus. This is the place to view and purchase pictures that were taken by one of the many ship photographers during your cruise. Directly across from Focus is the Schooner Bar. The Schooner Bar is a nautical-themed lounge offering a warm wood-clad interior reminiscent of classic sailing vessels. Known for its lively atmosphere, this is also the piano bar on the ship and is often overflowing with crowds during the fun sing-alongs at night. The venue also hosts trivia quizzes during the day. Continuing towards the rear of the ship, we have our third neighborhood, the Boardwalk. This is a family-friendly neighborhood designed to evoke the nostalgic charm of classic seaside piers like Coney Island. This is an open-air area with many things to see and do. If you are craving a hot dog, then the Boardwalk Dog House is for you. The menu features an assortment of sausages and hot dogs, including traditional options like the all-beef American dog, as well as more adventurous choices like the smoked sausage or the Coney Island knockwurst. Next, we have a Royal Caribbean staple, Playmakers. Playmakers offers a casual vibe perfect for sports fans and families alike. With several big screen TVs, it's an ideal spot to catch live action while enjoying pub-style grub like wings, burgers, and nachos, alongside a solid selection of craft beers and cocktails. The arcade area adds extra fun with games like pool, foosball, and shuffleboard. Playmakers is an upcharge restaurant where you purchase items a la carte. Across from Playmakers is Johnny Rockets, a retro-style diner known for its 1950s vibe. It serves up made-to-order burgers, hot dogs, fries, onion rings, and thick milkshakes. For lunch and dinner, there's a cover charge, as this is another upcharge restaurant, but Johnny Rockets offers a complimentary breakfast without extra cost. Circling back for a second, we see a small beach shop and Sugar Beach. Sugar Beach is a delightful candy and ice cream shop, offering a sweet escape for guests of all ages. This colorful, family-friendly spot is stocked with a wide variety of confections, including lollipops, gummies, chocolates, and taffy, alongside freshly scooped ice cream and cupcakes for those craving a treat. Sugar Beach isn't included in the cruise fare. Items are priced a la carte. One of the first things that you will notice when entering the boardwalk is two giant slides. This is called the Abyss, and it is a quick way to get from deck 15 to deck 6. We will discuss this in more detail when we get to deck 15. Another cool feature in the boardwalk neighborhood is the two large climbing walls at the back of the ship. This activity is included with your cruise. And finally, we have the Aqua Theater. This open-air amphitheater features a deep, kidney-shaped pool equipped with hydraulic lifts, diving boards, and trampoline, allowing performers to execute jaw-dropping dives, synchronized swimming, and aerial stunts. During our cruise, the main show was called Aqua 80. You must reserve a seat for this show, so do so before the cruise. Deck 7 is only staterooms, so let's move on to Deck 8. Deck 8 has another neighborhood called Central Park and a music venue. Exiting the elevators at the forward of the ship and walking towards the aft, you will immediately see a beautiful outdoor garden. This is Central Park. This neighborhood spans an area roughly the size of a football field and is home to over 12,000 live plants, including trees, shrubs, and flowers, meticulously maintained by onboard horticulturists. Central Park also features upscale dining options and high-end shops. To the left is Vintages, a sophisticated wine bar. Vintages is a haven for wine enthusiasts and casual drinkers alike, featuring an extensive selection of wines from around the world. Vintages also offers tapas-style snacks for an extra fee. On Deck 5, I showed you a high-end watch store. Well across from Vintages, you will find two more luxury watch stores. If you are interested in a Tag Heuer, Breitling, Omega, or Hublot watch, these stores will have them. Next to the luxury watch stores is Central Park Library, a small, quiet area to borrow a book and relax. The Central Park neighborhood is really a great place to relax. There are plenty of places to sit and chill, and it never feels crowded. Next, we have Giovanni's Table, a popular specialty dining venue. This is another upcharge restaurant and the ship's Italian dining option. The menu is packed with Italian classics, including handmade pastas, as well as wood-fired pizzas, hearty mains, and decadent desserts like tiramisu. Reservations are recommended due to its popularity among cruisers. Across from Giovanni's table is Park Cafe. This is a casual complimentary dining option. The cafe is best known for its made-to-order salads, as well as its signature roast beef sandwiches. The menu also includes lighter fare like soups, paninis, pastries, and grab-and-go snacks, alongside breakfast options such as bagels, yogurt, and fruit. If you want to avoid the crowds at the buffet during breakfast, this is a great option. Trellis Bar, located in middle of Central Park, is a great place to grab a drink and listen to the guitarist that is often playing in the area. And just past Trellis is the Rising Tides Bar that we showed on Deck 5. This is the other location to access the moving bar. Another upscale and upcharge restaurant located in this neighborhood is 150 Central Park. This elegant restaurant, exclusive to Royal Caribbean's Oasis class ships, offers a refined culinary experience crafted in collaboration with James Beard award-winning chef Michael Schwartz. The focus is on seasonal, locally sourced ingredients, ensuring fresh and flavorful dishes that elevate the dining experience at sea. Reservations are highly recommended, as the intimate space tends to book up quickly. On the other side of the Rising Tides Bar is our final specialty restaurant, Chops Grill. This is a classic American steakhouse and one of the ship's premier specialty dining options. The menu features USDA, prime steaks, and other offerings such as a seafood tower, lobster tails, and hearty sides and desserts. Like the other specialty restaurant, Chops Grill carries an additional fee. As we exit Central Park and go back inside, we come to the music hall. This multi-purpose entertainment venue spans 2 levels and is designed to resemble a rock and roll club. By day, it hosts activities like trivia or dance classes, but it truly comes alive at night with live music. The upper level includes a balcony with tables and chairs overlooking the action below, while the lower level invites guests to dance or grab a drink from the full-service bar, which serves up cocktails, beers, and spirits. The only thing on Deck 9 that is not cabins is the second floor of the music hall, and we just looked at that. The next deck with something other than cabins is Deck 11. Deck 11 is mostly guest cabins, but there is a little hidden room called the card room located close to the forward set of elevators. If you are looking for a quiet place to play cards or board games with your friends and family, this is a great spot and it has a terrific view. Deck 12 is very similar to Deck 11. Located in the same place as the card room on the previous deck is the loyalty desk on Deck 12. I'm not really sure what this desk is used for, but if you're looking for it, here it is. Deck 14 is mostly staterooms, but it does have several kids clubs and an escape room. Starting forward on the ship, you will see Adventure Ocean. This is a complimentary youth program designed for kids aged 3 to 11. The program is divided into 3 main groups to cater to different developmental stages. These are the Aquanauts for ages 3 to 5, Explorers for ages 6 to 8, and Voyagers for kids ages 9 to 11. This kids area includes dedicated spaces like a theater for talent shows and movies, an imagination studio for creative projects, and a science lab for hands-on experiments. There's also a play area for younger kids with climbing structures and sensory toys. If you have an infant or a toddler ages 6 to 36 months, there is also AO Babies. Unlike the other clubs I just mentioned, this one does have an hourly fee. Located on the aft side of Deck 14, you will find the Royal Escape Room titled Mission Control, Apollo 18. This is for groups 12 and older and does have an additional fee. Moving on to deck 15. This one is a doozy with many things to see and do. This is the deck with the pools and several bars and restaurants. As we exit the elevators and go outside of the forward side of the ship, first thing you'll see is a large hot tub. There's actually one of these on both sides of the ship. Next we have the Solarium. This is the adults only area on the ship. It is a great place to hang out and relax and get away from kids if that's your preference. You'll see there's plenty of seating, but I will tell you it still gets busy during sea days. It's best to come early on sea days or you might struggle to find a preferred seat. There is an adults only pool and 2 hot tubs located in the Solarium. There's also the Solarium Bistro, which has 3 different entrances. This is a great place to eat and relax, especially on sea days, as that's when it's open for lunch. It's similar to the buffet, but a little bit healthier options and way less crowded. There is also a nighttime dining option, which is Mediterranean-style food. This is included with your cruise fare, but you do have to make a reservation. If you're into Mediterranean food, this is a must-do. The dinner is not adults only, so kids are welcome. As we exit the Solarium, you'll see another hot tub on the right. Continue walking towards the aft of the ship, we will see the first pool. This is called the main pool, and you also see multiple water slides. On this side, we have 2 water slides, the Typhoon and the Cyclone. There is also another hot tub just past the main pool. Next, we come to the Lime and Coconut Bar. This is actually the smoking area on this deck, but don't worry, if you're not into smoking, the Lime and Coconut on the other side is non-smoking. Now we have another hot tub and a second pool known as the Sports Pool. Continuing towards the aft, we see a scuba diving section that I have never seen open and a restaurant. This restaurant is called Portside Barbecue, a tasty barbecue restaurant that often has live country music in the afternoons. This is not included with your cruise fare and does have an extra cost. It looks like a buffet, but it is not. You place your order and they bring the food to your table. There's some nice outside seating as well, if that's your preference. Now we have our final kids club. This is the Teens Club for ages 13 to 18. This club is different from the others as the teens have the flexibility to come and go as they wish. There is a curfew at 1 a.m. and all teens must be back in their cabins. Next, we have another restaurant called El Loco Fresh. This is the included Mexican-style restaurant that is only available from lunch to around 4 p.m. Both sides are exactly the same, and you can build your own nachos, tacos, or burritos. There's even a salsa bar with several toppings, but interestingly, there is no salsa at the bar. Continuing back, you will see the sports area. This is called the sports court, and on the other side is the Oasis Dunes, the putt-putt course on the ship. If you're a thrill seeker, might I suggest trying the zip line? It's free for everyone, and you zoom above the boardwalk area. Just up the steps from the Oasis Dunes, you will see two flow riders, a bar called the Wipeout Bar and the Ultimate Abyss Slide. This is the start of the slide that you can see when you are on the boardwalk. I promise it's not that scary. The flow rider is a free activity, but there is usually a fairly long line. Walking forward just past El Loco Fresh, on the left you will see what looks like a vending machine area. This is called Unboxed, and these vending machines contain many of the essentials you might have forgotten and left at home. One note, these machines are turned off when the ship is at port. There's even a fast charging area for your devices if needed. Directly across from Unboxed is the Challenger's Arcade. This is a fairly large arcade with many of the new and popular skill and chance-based games. Continuing forward, we see Splashaway Bay. This water adventure features colorful water slides, water cannons, fountains, pools, and whirlpools for the younger kids and their parents. I did see them ask the older kids to please not play in this area. Here is the non-smoking side of the lime and coconut bar. Believe it or not, I have more pools to show you. Continuing forward, you will see two more hot tubs and the final pool, known as the beach pool. There's even another water slide called the Perfect Storm. On this exciting water slide, you end up going around a large bowl before finally dropping to the exit. Okay, time for our final deck. Deck 16 has a few bars, hot tubs, and the buffet. On Deck 15, we saw the Solarium, the adults-only area. Well, it is actually on two decks. The Solarium on Deck 16 has multiple areas for sitting, as well as this is where the bar is for the adults-only area. As you exit the Solarium and walk towards the aft of the ship, you will see that Deck 16 is almost like a balcony overlooking the pool area. There are cabanas that can be rented and chairs for lounging, and there is a hot tub on both sides of the deck. This deck also has two small versions of the lime and coconut bar, one on each side of the deck overlooking the pool area. In the aft of the ship is the Windjammer Marketplace, the main buffet on the ship. It offers a casual dining experience with a wide variety of international cuisines, catering to diverse tastes. The Windjammer serves breakfast, lunch, and dinner with rotating menus. Expect options like American comfort food, Asian dishes, Indian curries, Italian pastas, Mexican favorites, and a carving station with roasted meats. There's also a dedicated salad bar, dessert section, and gluten-free vegan options. Exiting the Windjammer and walking forward on the other side, you will see that it basically mirrors the previous side. The one difference is the access area to the reserved deck on 16 for customers with high status. Deck 16 also has the suite lounge, but that's all. So I will not be giving a tour of Deck 16. Okay, let's end this tour by talking about rooms. Before I show our room, let's review the types of rooms available on the ship. Like most cruise ships, the Oasis of the Sea has interior rooms, ocean view rooms, balcony rooms, and suites. However, due to the Boardwalk and Central Park neighborhoods, the Oasis class of ships has a few additional options. Be careful when booking a balcony room if you're looking for a view of the ocean. If the room type is a Boardwalk or Central Park balcony, then the room actually faces those areas and looks straight towards the balconies on the other side of the neighborhood. There are also a limited number of rooms with windows, but no balcony looking into these areas as well. Alright, let's look at our room. We had a standard oceanfront balcony on the 11th deck. As you can see, it's a pretty standard balcony room with a couch that also turns into a bed. The desk area has the TV, a few drawers, and a mirror. There is also a small mini fridge for storing drinks and snacks. If I had one complaint, it would be the closet in this room. The location is kind of tough to access all your clothes. The bathroom has a single sink, a few small areas to store items, and multiple hooks for hanging towels or wet bathing suits. The shower is kind of small, but it does have a door versus a flimsy shower curtain. Thank you for taking the time to watch my video. I apologize that it was so long, but there's just so much to see on these Oasis class of ships. As always, if you need assistance booking your cruise or any other vacation, please reach out to me at julieventures.com or email me at jrupert@mainstreetadventures.com.